Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 16 Week 6 BearCave games. Bit of a lackluster week this week as we are in the dog days of Season 16, but a very interesting slate on schedule here. We've got a really nice BearCave and then a really fun BearCave coming your way. We've got the age-old rivalry Notre Dame and USC. So, as always, this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You do not need the game to participate. You can jump on in. Links are in any of our descriptions, and you can play a team, and then you can join, recruit, and all that. And then we also have very interesting recruiting today, recruiting results, as we have the typical 7 prospects, but we also have the Taylor Prado commitment today, and then we also have the most attempts to flip prospects. We had 3 attempts this week, so we'll see if any of those succeeded. So big day here in the SFA, and yeah, let's get it started. Welcome in, guys. Howard Black, Mike, D-Sleep, glad you guys are here. Also, just want to let you know, for those of you guys who we're watching the Yam series on YouTube. Obviously, it hasn't been posted in a while, just because I have literally 0 time. My life is just absolutely stocked full, so I don't have time to like do episodes. So I am just gonna stream it when I have time. So tomorrow I will stream the Yams. I don't know how many games I'll do, but after work I have nothing going on, and Miss TC is busy, so yeah, I'll be streaming the Yams tomorrow night and then just uploading VODs. But yeah, let's get it started here. We've got a great slate going. So let me get this crap off the screen as we will get started. First game is going to be Ohio and Kent State. So Coach Howard Black going up against Coach Blazing. So let's see what's going on. Let me get my graphic out. Remember, guys, we are transitioning the raffle to Bobanos, so you can get those raffle tickets. We're doing predictions on every single game now, so we're going to do one right here. Who do you think is going to cover? Or do you have Auburn at the -3? Or sorry, Ohio at -3. I'm only streaming once a week right now, so I'm kind of out of it. Or do you have Kent State with the cover? Do you have Kent State with the cover? So you guys get 1 minute here, get those predictions in, and Coach Primewater, let's go. So thanks, Coach Dogwater. We get to see where your baby Taylor Prado commits tonight. All I'm gonna say to you is I don't think you're gonna be happy with where he's going. That's all I gotta say about that. All right. Welcome in, Cryo. Okay, Black said tails and kick. Perfect. So we're going to the MAC. I'm really thinking that the winner of this game might be the favorite in this division. Not too high on Miami, Ohio. They lost today to Ball State. Louisville, I mean, is not very good this year. Yay, Cryo gifted a sub. That's your 44th? This dude is insane. My God. Cryo is my, what is that, baby daddy? No, not really. That's not the word. Sugar daddy, there we go. Coach Dune renewing, looking for Boise State. Need to hurry up to my loss. All right, welcome in, Nathan. Okay, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Wait, I gotta make sure we're on 7 minutes. As you can see, I am a little discombobulated. My life recently has turned into the meme where I messed around, got important at work, and now it's ruined my life. Kind of a deal. And Coach Key gives a sub to Nick. The last person who needs one, Coach Nick. All right, let's get it started. Ohio and Kent State. So, wait, we had, who do we have? We had Howard Black. He said tails and kick. All right, let's get it going. As you guys know, BearCave, the 10 best games of the week that are not game day. We jump in, sim to the end. If it's within a score, then we'll go ahead and actually watch it finish out. So Ohio, they've won this division, what is this, 2 years in a row? Ohio Mania was all the talk the last couple of years. But now Kent State, Coach Blazin, he has some of those really good players coming from transfer portal. we'll see if he can go ahead and get it done. I'm actually very excited for this one. And we don't often see Kent State. They have some really nice jerseys here in Revamped on the old game. Oh, Cryo giving Coach Pizza a sub. Thank you, Cryo. Now Pizza gets to watch Texas Tech blow the game to A&M. Yep, Flame, big win against, who is that, Kansas today? And then tails and kick. Okay, let's get it started. Let me stop looking at chat. All right, here we go. Ohio, Kent State wins the toss. Here we go. Ohio Mania versus Kent State. Kent State at home. 3-point dogs at home. I like the Ohio outline on this field, but already down 7. Not much else happening in the first quarter. Come on, Kent State. Make this a game. Ohio going up 2 scores. All right, 14-point lead going into the break. Kent State, this new look offense, not looking too hot today. Ohio's defense is playing amazing. Are we going to get a shutout to start? Ohio Mania 28-0 on the Dome to start the day here in Week 6. Will this hold? It's a fumble. No, Kent State gets themselves one back, as that should do it. 35-7 on your Dome. That is a Ohio cover. For those of you guys tracking your Bear Caves at home, 86% had the cover going. And yes, sir. So Ohio cover to start the day. So those of you guys who've been spamming the covers in Bear Cave, happy about that one. All right. Nolan Figs gets a tutty. But 35 points. Ohio Mania is so back. Nolan Figs, 13-29, 135 and 2 touchdowns. Need to raise that completion percentage, but got it done. The former Buffalo Bull, Omari Dunn, the transfer, had a very nice day. And then through the air, not much happening here. And then on defense, Hubert Wells, the transfer from FAU. He had 3 sacks today, 4 TFLs. Big day for him. Oh my god, we got another gifted sub. Giving one to Ides Marsh. That is Jackie Moon. Let's go. Everybody getting a sub today. Aaron Myers gets a sack. We got an interception for George Smith. And there it is. All right, as always, got to get our players of the game before we move on. As we've got Coach Keat taking on Coach Dogwater next. Coach Keat trying to change his luck from the loss to USC last week. All right, so that's an Ohio cover. Nolan Figs gets himself player of the game. All right, here we go. So UTSA at LA Tech. Surprisingly, though, they're saying LA Tech is the favorite in this game by 3.5 points. Despite the records being as they are. Remember, LA Tech did not have Husky Boyle for pretty much the entire season. So let me get that prediction going. So who covers? Do you have LA Tech at minus 3.5? Or do you have UTSA continuing their run on Bear Cave here, this time as the underdog on the road? Remember, new quarterback starting over there. Had a great week last week. And then for jerseys, what did these two boneheads choose? Dogwater chose all blue, and Coach Keat chose all red. All right, so let's see if we got a red helmet. Yes, we do. Red, red, and white. Cool. I don't think we got red shoes. All right, we'll just go that. And then for these guys, we will do the blue. All right, red versus blue. And looks like more of the money is on, I think that's LA Tech, I believe. Ooh, we got a hype train going. Heads and kick for Dogwater. No, blue is better than the red. Oh, baby, pizza throwing out the yam. All right, let's get on into it. He said heads and kick for Coach Dogwater, who is already, I believe, 3-0 in division. So a cross-division game here could really increase. I mean, going 4-0 in conference, he would only need maybe, what, 2 more wins to lock up the division? Coach Dogwater on the road, but he has to find a way to bring down Husky Boyle, which is not an easy task here. UTSA and LA Tech. Let's get her done. 3.5-point favorites. Haven't seen much from UTSA this season. Just a lot of sim games, really. So heads and kick. I want to see some action. I want to see. We've never seen Rylan Warrenberg live on defense. Can we get Rylan Warrenberg on defense today? That is the question. Here we go. First quarter. What is the call? How is this one going to shake out? Very slow moving. LA Tech starts the scoring. UTSA doing nothing here. LA Tech chunking them. Oh, no. We're getting chunked up double digits here, but they add a touchdown. Here come the Roadrunners. Oh, big play there for LA Tech. Can they add one before half? Yes, they do. All right, 3-point game. Currently a no cover here for LA Tech. As we continue on, UTSA having quite a few empty possessions, but they get this one. They take their first lead of the ball game. Here come the Roadrunners. They score again. They're up 11. LA Tech watching it slip through their fingers, but they score. All right, we're going back and forth now, folks. Back and forth, and it's a 3-and-out. So LA Tech, we're going to go one play at a time now as we're at that stage of the game. Remember, we won't jump in until that 2-minute mark. It's a 4th and 18. So this drive kind of just going away. They decide to punt it. UTSA on their own goal line going backwards. It's 4th and 13. And they have to punt it now. Can LA Tech get it done? Boyle going backwards as well. Nobody moving the ball. And on 4th and 11, they convert. What a call. Frank Bright gets it done. And now they're chunking them. That's a tutty. UTSA choking on their own spit. Oh, no. What is this game? We are probably going to get to jump in here as it's going to be 3rd and 3 for UTSA. Down 3 points, up at the 50. Here we go, folks. Remember, new quarterback, and they come out in the Wildcat. Mercury Morris at QB. They fake the handoff. He keeps it, cuts upfield, and he's going to be short. 4th and 1. What is the call from Dogwater? He has all 3 timeouts, so if he doesn't get it, there's still a chance. As that was Lucher Stensby, SFA player on the tackle. Could be the game. Handoff here, up to Mercury. Morris gets a first down with ease. They're hurried up now, split backs. What is the call? Todd's that new quarterback, no longer Miles Tilley. Throws out wide open, man. It's the man, the myth, the legend, Rylan Warrenberg. Only his 2nd catch of the day. Mike Todd having an okay day, 50%, 1 touchdown. Fringe field goal range, we don't know how good this kicker is. Top of your screen, Jurassico, or who is that? No, that is Bakari, or whatever his name is. But Todd floats it out wide. It's Warrenberg, and he drops it. That could have been field goal range. What's that guy's name? Dogwater, Bakari something? I want to say Bakari Rambo. That might not be right. 2nd and 10 now. Over the middle. Hits his man. That's Norton down the middle. Oh, he stays on his feet. Oh, down at the 5, but we got a flag. Face mask. So move him closer. That was Ernie Weidler down to the 3. And that was Norton, the converted tight end. Remember, he had a great season last year, and then he regressed, so Dogwater moved him to tight end. So 1st and goal, chance to take the lead. Mike Todd. Plenty of time. Steps up, dumps it short, and Django can't get in. We got a flag again. Illegal touching's gonna back him up on Bakari Django. Call that the little ditty. Second and goal at the 8. Django by himself, top of the screen. Warrenberg in your slot. The offset eye. Hand off to Mercury Morris up the gut. He gets it back. About a minute left. Clock not a factor here. In fact, they probably want to run some more time off. Oh, no, Slutters did not. You put Norton at tight end, dummy. Third and goal. Todd Floaty's intercepted! The goal line pick, shades of Josh Allen. We're going the other way. Can they catch him? It doesn't look like it. On your dome. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And just like that, it's a 2-score lead. The gifted subs worked for Coach Keat. Oh my God, what a play. As we check out Central Michigan winning in overtime against Louisiana. Oh no, what the heck was that? Why are you throwing a late bubble? You literally threw the fink pass. I can't believe it. Dogwater threw the fink pass, the late bubble. As now it's a 2-score lead, so we gotta just sim. That's what we always do. A big pass, Chris Ham making some plays. Another 25 yards. Can they punch it in? And that's a big old sacky, and that's gonna do it. LA Tech gets a massive win at home to stay undefeated in conference. So despite the 3 out-of-conference losses, remember, the only thing that matters this year is your conference win to make that playoff. And there it goes. That is a cover for LA Tech. So they cover on that. Pick 6. What a play for the LA Tech bettors. That's an LA Tech cover. So 2 covers in a row. What a play from the defense. What a game. That one went back and forth. And a beautiful extra point. Yeah, that feels like all my prize pick slips, Pizza. I keep losing them by 1 yard or like 2 yards or going over. Alright, let's take a look at the stats here. The scoring summary. Husky Boyle gets it done. Only 1 for Boyle today. And it was Ernie Weidler, the SFA player with the pick 6. Yeah, it was the freshman, Ernie Weidler. I believe he's a 2-star linebacker. Remember, guys, SFA players, no matter how good they are, is Mike Todd, the redshirt senior, 20 of 41, 264, 1 tutty, 1 interception. Mercury Morris carried it 31 times. He had 2 touchdowns. And James Norton, 7 for 103. Oh, yeah, I guess you did put Slutters at tight end. That's wild. Ryan Warrenberg, he went 2 of 32. 4 TFLs here for Jones. Adrian Dockery, SFA player, gets himself a sack. Jared Hurst gets himself 1. Yeah, he moved him to tight end. All right, and as we check out LA Tech, Frank Bright, 19 of 36, 3 touchdowns today, so starting to grow up a little bit here. As Husky Boyle, they limited his workload, 16 carries, 57 yards, 3.5 and a tutty. 2 touchdowns for Lucas. And on defense, Donald Cox gets 10 tackles, 5 TFLs. You had a sack here from Barrett and Cox, and the interception for Ernie Weidler, the SFA player. 3 deflections and a forced fumble for Barrett. So that will do it. So a big-time game there. That was a fun one. Just remember, if you're telling your BearCave at home, that is a cover for LA Tech. Gotta get my players of the game. They give it to Frank Bright. How do you not give the player of the game to the pick six getter, huh? Boo. So LA Tech cover. All right. All right. So next up, let's check my graphic. We've got a fun one in the American. We got Navy and Charlotte. We already knew Navy was gonna, or we already knew Charlotte, was gonna be pretty good this year. A contender with Western Kentucky in the division. They're 3-1. But Navy, out of nowhere, 4-1. They have a win over Cincinnati. So this is going to be a fun one. This is a CPU versus CPU game, and it's a push game. So this is not a cover. This is just a who wins. So when you're picking, it's just a who wins. Do you have Navy or do you have Charlotte? Navy or Charlotte. Get those Bobanos going as we continue on here. Very even matchup. Navy could be them and Army, man. They could both make the playoff. We never had a service academy make the CFP in the SFA. Will it be this year? Army up to number 15 in the poll. Maybe Navy looking at a rank here with a win. What a moment. Can't believe Dogwater lost like that. That's hilarious. Hey, maybe D-Sleep, maybe you're onto something. I mean, Coco and and Kenzie, I mean, not a lot of great history there. Get rid of the toxic coach and good things might happen. All right, let's get on into it. Somebody put a lot on Charlotte here. And we've got rain here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The green and gold taking on the midshipmen. You got to think in the water, Navy gets an advantage. Except it's water from the sky, so who knows. So, as always for CPU, heads and kick is the call. And Charlotte wins the toss. They still have a lot of SFA players on this team. So let's see what happens. No more Winnie Corso, though, but they still got guys like Manny Midline. It's a 7-0 lead here for Charlotte. Up to 14 after another touchdown. Navy gets a big play there. Can they get one back? All of a sudden, the scoring just stopped there in the second quarter. And Navy gets a turnover of some sort, gets 3 off it, still down 2 scores. Another big play for Charlotte. Can they close it out? Navy been playing on their back heel all day long. It might just be over for the midshipmen, and that may have just done it. The 4th down failure. 2 minutes left. It looks so over. There's a sack, and Charlotte is going to win this game. 28-10 is your final. Was not even close. Hamsal having himself a big-time day. The SFA player. As Corey Kelly, 14-38, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Not a lot of running. 15 tackles for Will Cooley. Couple interceptions. And deflections didn't go really anywhere. Preston Childs gets himself a fumble. And Hamsal, 11 for 25, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 44% completion percentage. And running the ball, Garrett Garcia, the redshirt senior, having a good day with Toby Zuma, SFA player, getting 12 carries. Drasco Rose, the SFA player, gets 1 catch for 25. And on defense, Francis and Midline combined for 11 TFLs and 4 sacks. They've just eaten up the line of scrimmage. They get an interception as well. A couple of deflections. They just couldn't do anything against this defensive line. My God. All right, so that is a Charlotte win. 76% of you guys had that one on your bingo card. So Charlotte wins outright. Let me get my player of the game. They give it to Greg Francis. 15 tackles, 5 TFLs, 3 sacks, and a forced fumble. That very well could do it for Defensive Player of the Week. We'll have to see tomorrow. All right, let's continue on. As next up, we are going down to Florida for a big-time rivalry. Miami takes on Florida State. We've got Coach Jackie Moon saying he wants to kick. Eisen, I'll give you a second here. If you're here, heads or tails, kick or receive while I do the prediction. This is a 5-point favorite for FSU. I think Jackie Moon said he would put all of his money on a Miami cover here today, so I don't know, is he trying to pretend like he doesn't trust his team or what? They've been pretty good this year. We got Miami at +5. So who ends up winning this game? Remember, we are in Tallahassee, 5-point favorite. And Jackie Moon, did you have a jersey request? I didn't see a submission while we wait. We can't just do the money line. Usual jerseys are good. All right, I don't see Eisen. We'll go with Jackie. Will get to kick. All right, here we go. Florida State, Miami. Miami's fallen off a bit this year, but Florida State is back, at least from what we've seen. 3-1 so far. It looks like it's really going to be between Florida State, Boston College, and Notre Dame in this Atlantic Division. No more Clemson, no more Buffalo reigning supreme, so we'll see who ends up winning. This is a non-conference game, but very good for morale to beat your rivals. And for your job security if you are Coach Jackie. So here we go. Can they get it done? Jamie Breckenridge, big, what was that, a 4th and 19 conversion last week? 4th and 16 to beat UNLV. So let's see if they can do it today. And Florida State gets the kick. All right. So here we go. Doak Campbell. No scoring here so far. Very realistic to real life, Florida State. Inability to move the ball. And Miami scores first. 7-0. But Florida State now opens it up. 10-7. Here we go. As we head to the second half. 10-7. Florida State got a score, and they add a field goal, tie game. So very low scoring affair here tonight. 10-10, Miami gets a touchdown. And Florida State can't respond, so here comes Miami again. We'll go one play at a time. Looking scary here. They're going to lean on Trayvon Burner. He's had 5, 6. They find, no, it's a pass from Burner. That's 8 straight touches. Finally, somebody else touches the ball. As we're now inside the 20, and 3rd and 6. Touchdown, Florida State. They finally get it done, and they missed the extra point. No, they got it. Never mind. It didn't update. False alarm, I take it back. All right, 17-17, folks. Here we go. Miami, Florida State. Can Miami go the length of the football field to add a field goal? It's a keeper here from Cameron, who came back to lead this team. They're not off to the best start this year as he goes backwards. As you hear the war chants coming on down. 2nd and 17. Clock continues to run. See if Florida State can get the ball back. They're running clock here for Miami, so it doesn't look like they're all that confident. As Cameron's going to keep it. He goes outside, falls forward for 8. So Florida State calls a timeout. They want to get this football back. It's 3rd and 9. Can the defense come through? 3rd and 9 for Jackie Moon. Little 3-3-5 defense. Trips right for the offense. They're going to throw it the lefty. Corner blitz. Throws it to the tight end. And he's short and knocked out of bounds. Big time play from the defense. Keeping him short. Stopping the clock. And the punt team will come on out. Looks like they're going to try and come after it on this one. No, they faked it. Going to gear up for a return. Minute 20 left as they field that on the right hash mark. Broken tackle. Gets about 8 for Matt Love. So here comes Florida State. No leads in this football game for them, but chance to walk it off. 2 timeouts, minute 17. Here comes the Wyoming transfer, Jamie Breckenridge. Travion Burner in the backfield. And that's what they're going to give. They're going to hand it off to the right-hand side. He breaks one, gets pushed out after a first. And it's Joseph Mooney on the carry. So maybe Burner is out of this football game. We'll have to check on that injury later tomorrow. But yeah, it looks like Mooney is in. So backup running back. Man in motion here. They fake the jet sweep and throws it to him. Unique play to Antoine Reed. It works out for about 4. Oh boy. Jackie Moon saying we might have some injuries. All right, as we have now 2 backs in the backfield here. Quick option for Jamie, and he goes backwards. Not sure the quick option with the pocket passer is the best idea. Now it's a split back. 50 seconds left. They are in yam range. Free rusher, he dumps that off. Dangerous, and they don't get anything. So now Miami calls a timeout. They're going to have to punt it. Both punters are Dreadheads. For those of you guys who are Legions of Dread members. As we get this punt, it's a boomer, and it's going to go down and into the end zone. So 43 seconds now for Miami. They have 2 timeouts. Big chance for them. Or will we get more football? We've had quite a few overtime games this week, including Watch Party, if you didn't check that one out. Between Maryland and Minnesota. Went to OT. Cameron, the lefty, yams that over the middle. It's a completion up to the 37. So here come the Hurricanes. Max Young. Cameron up to 50%. Kale Sonnen on the tackle. Cameron again. Only 3 rushing. He yams that deep cross body. Tipped away by Roddy Domino. The SFA player, former New Mexico Lobo. 30 seconds left. Still have those 2 timeouts in the back pocket. Fringe yam range here for Cameron. Split backs. Once again, a 3-man rush. Dumps it short. Can turn into a first down. Clock stops for Mario Harrington. 26 seconds left. They're going to have to hurry this one up. Miami is moving. Pistol. Changes the play. Clock starts running. Cameron just throws this one away. Lives to find another down. That D tackle was pushing hard. 19 seconds. Still have 2 timeouts. At their own 47. One-on-one coverage on the outside. It's going to be a screen pass. It's complete. Oh, we get a pancake, and then he gets smoked. Travis Birch couldn't get through Kale Sonnen. So 14 seconds left. Another timeout was called. See if they can get any closer for a yam. It's a delay give for Travis Birch as they get as close as they can. They take that final timeout. Interesting. Are they just going to punt it? Yeah, so they're going to forego the free yam, and they're just going to try to punt it deep. So playing for OT on the positive side of the field, I would yam this to the end zone. I guess they took that timeout a little prematurely, as that's almost blocked as this angles towards the sideline. So 4 seconds here for Florida State. Will they do anything, or will we go to OT? It looks like they are going to come out in victory formation with no victory. So OT it is. Oh, baby. 17-17 as we head to free football down in Tallahassee. All right, Coach Jackie Moon, let me know. Oh, you don't get a choice. Never mind. All right, here we go. 17-17. Florida State gets the ball first. Jamie Breckenridge. No, they're going Wildcat with Mooney. They hand it off. He gets the edge. Breaks the tackle. Stiffies a man. Allen gets 5. Nice start to the OT frame here for the Seminoles. Very interesting game for sure here. Jamie Breckenridge back in at QB. Browning at the bottom of your screen. Delay give here to Mooney. Stumbles forward. Gets 3. Missed the wide open hole in the right side. 3rd and 1. You got to get this. You cannot settle for a field goal in the first OT frame. Remember, this is not new era OT. This is the old style. As that's a first down for Mooney. They're just going to pound it inside. $17 all inside the 10 here in the first frame. Little pistol look here. Man in motion. Hands it off to Mooney. Love that call. And a ball's on the ground. It's going the other way. They could win it right here. Miami. And they bring them down. Oh my God. What just happened? Any score now for Miami wins the game. The backup running back put it on the turf. The silver lining, though, Jackie, is it is a non-conference game. But this one's going to sting. Cameron. Floaties. Intercepted! First play. We're going to another OT. And here come the war chants. As now Miami gets the ball back, so they had the win in the bag. They threw it away, and now they got to go right back out there. Second OT now. This time they keep it on the ground. This game is whack. Neither team wants to score. 2nd and 8 now here for Miami. How do you come back from that? I don't know. Split backs, though. It's going to be a run for Cameron. He just takes it. He keeps it. Oh, he gets past the safety who thought he was going to pitch it. That's Traylon Calhoun, the SFA corner. The freshman #1 corner in the class. So they're now inside the 10. Goal to go. Full house. Cameron fakes it. He's going to throw. To the end zone. Ew, and it's almost intercepted. It's dropped by Amir Broom. The other freshman. Second and 10. The pistol for Cameron. He hands it off to Birch to the outside. He goes down. We've lost our UI, so we don't know what's happening anymore. The game is slowly starting to break the longer we go. 3rd and 12 here for the Hurricanes. Safety's coming on down. They bring the blitz. It's Cameron over the middle, and it's caught. But it's going to be short. So decision time here for Miami. And they're going to kick the field goal in the 2nd frame. So to take the lead, the first points of overtime. It's good. All right, now Florida State gets their chance. A touchdown will win the game. A field goal extends it. And anything else, and the Hurricane gets it done. 20-17. What a game. Florida State has not led for a single second today. Here comes Jamie Breckenridge. Handoff here, and oh wait, is that Burner? He's back! He is! They saw Mooney fumble, and he said, fuck it, I'll go back in. They gave him a steroid. Here we go. Burner is back in, but they need a touchdown. 2nd and 10. Man in motion. It's triple option. Jamie has some room. He flips it, but out of bounds! He did what he had to do, but Reed could not stay in bounds. 3rd and 6. Jamie, no, not like this. He goes down. Is that out of field goal range? No. And here comes the field goal unit. It's a 47-yarder from left hash to tie the game. The kick, it's up, it's good! We're going to triple OT. What a kick! That was the worst kick I've ever seen. So Florida State gets it back. If we see a touchdown, we've yet to see it yet. They'll have to go for 2. Jamie to the end zone! And it's intercepted again! No! What a crazy sequence we are seeing! So Miami now once again in a position any score will win. Triple OT. Cameron to the end zone. This time it's caught. Down to the 1. Florida State on their back foot. Not like this. 1st and goal. It's a keeper. And Steffi's a man. Touchdown, Miami. They walk it off in Tallahassee. Triple OT. A stiffy right to the dome. Unbelievable game. What did we just watch? An absolute classic here at Doak. And it ends in disaster here for Jackie Moon, who would have been a rich man if the CC Sportsbook was still going. Only 9% of you guys had Miami +5, and that's exactly what happened. What a game. That is a Miami outright victory. Disaster here for Florida State. 3 periods in OT, 2 turnovers, and a field goal. Unbelievably bad there from the Seminoles. I cannot believe it. What a game. Heartbreaker here. The 50-50 ball to Browning. He just had better leverage. (26-20) is your final. Unreal. What a game. That one really hurts Jackie, but at least it was a good one. Alright, let's see how this one shook out, even though we pretty much watched the entire game. So you look at the stats. Burner threw it once, 13-26, 101 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions here for Jamie Breckenridge. Disgusting. Burner, he had 32 carries. Mooney came in and fumbled it away. Not much here from the receivers. Now on defense, Chad Robinson, 12 tackles, 4 TFLs. No sacks on the day. 2 interceptions here. Couple deflections as well. No Xanderpool, as it was pointed out at the end there. And for Miami, Anthony Cameron, 15 of 30. Also didn't have a good day. Running the ball were a bit better. And in OT, we had Doyle and West. 3 TFLs for Doyle and Russell. 2 sacks. The interceptions went to Paul Little, Brady Snyder. And the forced fumble was from Josh Anderson and recovered by Joe Slaughter. Yeah, one team just blew it a little less. Exactly right. Neither team was trying to win. All right, let's get this snip and we'll move on. We already had a couple of classic moments here today already. That's a Miami outright victory if you're following along at home, as we will move on in our coverage of Week 6 Bear Cave here today. Remember, we still have USC Notre Dame coming up next. So next on the docket, we are going to Texas Tech. All right, Coach Pizza, let me know, kick or receive. He wants the State Pride uniforms. All right, in this game, they're not showing a lot of love here to the Red Raiders, as A&M is a, what is this, a 9.5-point favorite? Oof. So do you have A&M minus 9.5, or do you have Texas Tech at plus 9.5? It's a lot of points. See what you guys got. 12-point difference here. Coach Pizza would like to kick it. Texas Tech had Texas on the ropes last week, if you remember, and he folded on a 4th down. He had 2 guys miss a tackle. So see if they can figure it out this week. And it looks like that money's going on Texas Tech. Is anybody going to put money on the favorites? As we get set to go here, Texas Tech, A&M, the State Pride going. We're going to see Gamara in action, and not Josh Gamara. It is going to be Garrett Gamara. 9.5-point spread, Texas Tech. A lot of progression this season. Some are saying they might be going to a bowl game, maybe a threat in their division. I don't think so, but Jones AT&T Stadium, here we go. So will he win the toss? No, he will not. All right, here we go. TTU on the screen. Big 12 football, baby. And they start out with a field goal, but A&M scores a tutty. A&M not having a great start to the year, but they're up 14-3 early on. 21-3, this one might be getting ugly. 28-3! And they can only get field goals. But they score right before the half. It's a 15-point game. Is Texas Tech showing life? It doesn't look like it. The honeymoon is over, it appears. They score one late here. We'll see if we have some late magic. As that goes nowhere. Sim to the next possession. Remember, they got to score a touchdown here. If we can jump in. Hold on. Hold on, they do score. Hold on. It's 8 points. Here we go, 2 minutes left. Texas Tech in the same position they were last week. They've got to get a stop. Can the defense come through? Herky Streets at quarterback. Can the defense give Garrett Gamara a chance? They couldn't against Texas. Can they do it tonight? The snap from Herky. It's a delayed give, and they get him down. 4th down, timeout comes out. What is the call from A&M? Are they going to kick a field goal? They are going for it. Mirror image of last week. Can they get the job done? What is the call? It's going to be a throw. 3-man rush. A&M yams it deep and it tipped away. Texas Tech gets a chance. Exactly like last week. This was 28-3 at one point, people. Here comes Garrett Gamara, the safety coming on down. Garrett hits it deep, and that's a catch. First down. Remember, the big addition this offseason for Gamara was getting him a weapon. They got Manjube movement over from Akron. And he's at the bottom of your screen, the 7-footer, 99 speed. First and 10 for Garrett. Throws this one short, cuts up field. That's going to be 6 yards for Nate Rich. They've got to score. They've got to get 2 points. Manjube, bottom of your screen. They're pressing. Garrett yams it deep. There he is. Manjube inside the 10. Say his name and he appears. It's Manjube. First and goal. Garrett Gamara. Here's the snap. It's a handoff to Luke Austin. He pushes through 2 and he gets smack-a-doodle-dooed by Lachey Phantom. Second and goal. Down 8. Time really not a factor. Just got to get into the end zone. Tight end is in motion. Garrett Gamara. It's a delayed give to Austin. He breaks 1. He cuts inside and he goes down. Third and goal. Mike McNeil got him down. Luke Austin, man, he is a gritty little white boy. Third and goal. Manjube isolated. Bottom or top of your screen. Tight end in motion. Garrett Gamara over the middle. Touchdown! It's Blake King! They're a 2-point conversion away from tying this game. They were down 28-3. Garrett Gamara, what is the call? It's a delayed give to Luke Austin, and he doesn't get it! No! Huck Hammer, the #1 recruit from season 14. So the onside kick, and it's no good. The game is over. No. They gave it to Luke Austin. Unreal. Victory formation here for A&M. We got to watch it out. Huck Hammer makes the play and saves the day for A&M. Texas Tech, man, took both A&M and Texas to the absolute brink. How far they've come since last year, winning one Big 12 game. So they'll drop to 3-2 here. A&M will extend to 3-2. And that will do it. Texas Tech covers against A&M. 49% were on the cover. You are right. Congratulations. Heartbreaker here for Tech, but definitely they feel good about where the program's going. I mean, it took a #1 recruit to save the day from a 28-3 comeback. $5-0 against the spread. When is the sports book? When are they? When's Vegas gonna believe in the Red Raiders? When are they going to believe? Manju Moonman is so good, though. How good is he, man? Woof! What a get in the transfer portal. And we're not even halfway through BearCave. It's been anytime you have a bit of a stale sim week, you know BearCave is going to go absolutely bonkers. And of course, we got a Boss Hennessy game day coming up as well, so you know it's going to get even nuttier. Alright, let's take a look at what went down, as it was all A&M to start the game. And then slowly but surely, 10 straight points to end the half. And then all Texas Tech in the fourth quarter. But they couldn't get it done, unfortunately. Just got to score a little bit more. And what a day from Gamara. 33 for 53, 414, and 3 tutties. That's an insane performance. And he had one on the ground as well. Can you remember a Josh Gamara ever having that good of a stat line? My goodness. As you look at defense, 3 TFLs. You really got to work on your defense, probably. Interception from Mikhail Copeland. He's always picking them off. The East Carolina Pirate. Is Herky Streets, 24-42, a former #1 IGR, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Your typical Herky Streets line. Unreal that they survived this game. My goodness. 3 TFLs for Cole. Couple of sacks. No picks today. 2 deflections and 3 fumbles. Ooh, alright. So maybe that's the reason you guys sucked. Welcome in, Coach Mike Gronstall. We're cooking, man. It's been a great BearCave so far. A lot of amazing moments. We had an overtime game, triple OT between Miami and Florida State. We had a end-of-game win for LA Tech on the goal line. And then this one was pretty good as well. As that is going to be a A&M no cover if you're following at home, folks. No cover. Alright, so now we'll head to the Patreon BearCave game of the week, and that is North Texas and Memphis. Bit of a surprising pick this week, as we get to see Coach D-Sleep taking on Memphis on, no wins, Memphis. So, D-Sleep, if you're still here. Yeah, I know, Mike. Yeah, anytime you want to get on board, you can. Just let me know. You just have to let me know before the stream, not during the stream. Alright, D-Sleep. Heads or tails, kick or receive? And I don't see a jersey pick from you, so if you want to change it, let me know. But this is a 3-point favorite for the Mean Green. Not having the best year are the Mean Green. And that's just kind of how it works when you have a freshman quarterback. They just never play as well as you think they're going to play. It's really difficult to find a freshman quarterback that plays amazing right away. It has to be like one of those generational talents, right? So you got a minute here. Tails and receive. Any throwback stuff. All right. Well, let's see what kind of craziness you guys got. I can go... Ooh. All right, we'll do the Hayden Fry tribute. All right, and he wants tails and receive. He wants to receive tails. All right, here we go. North Texas, Memphis. If you're North Texas, you want to battle back, get back to the Conference USA Championship, you got to win games like this. You have UTSA at 3-1 now. You're 1-1. You cannot let this game slip through the cracks. This is a must win in the rain, in the Liberty Bowl. Home of the Yams and Memphis. And since we're at the Yams home stadium, I am changing the Yams series to just streaming because I don't have time to edit episodes right now. So I will be live for Yams tomorrow. So if you want to come in and get Bob and us and predictions and stuff and get those raffle tickets, I'll be live tomorrow around this time. And I'll be going probably all night. I don't have anything going on. Miss TC is busy, so we'll be live for Yams as we will take on New Mexico State first tomorrow. Oh, we got 1 versus 1 here on the Babanas. All right. Cryo and Coach Mike, as this is tails and head. And you will not be receiving tails today here, North Texas. Well, I guess you were inadvertently receiving it, but that doesn't count. All right, here we go. First quarter, North Texas on the board first. That's massive. Axton Brasfield, the new quarterback. He's a meaty man there. He's like 6'6". 7'7". No more Taquan Twigs to lean on. They've got to figure it out as they do. They have the lead here. Third quarter, still close. They extend it to 10. That's what you like to see. Defense is holding. Here we go. One more score. Come on. Come on, North Texas. Put it away. They're not putting them away. They're not putting each other away. Come on, North Texas. It's still a 10-point game. It's 4th down, and the field goal is good. Still not out of the woods yet. It's only 13. Remember, we'll jump in if it's a one-score game inside 2 minutes. As here comes Memphis. They get a massive play. Not like this. There it is. There's the score. Here we go. Minute 42 left. They do have all 3 timeouts. So this is not the end-all, be-all. It's caught. North Texas have balls on the ground. They pick it up. Oh, what a sequence. Recovered by the Mean Green. Put on the turf and recovered again. Memphis still has a chance, but you've got D-Sweep sweating. His nuts are moist. Brasfield under center. They need a first. The handoff here to Richardson. He's pushing forward. A big run there. 7 yards. 1 first down will win this game for North Texas. Get them back into the thick of the Conference USA race. They're in the shotgun. Axton Brasfield. The handoff to the outside. It goes backwards. Not what you want to see. Can Memphis get the ball back? In the rain. As sloppy as Dogwater's mom. 3rd and 6. The handoff. No, it's a throw. Brasfield. Oh, he stays up. Get to the first. Oh, my God. What a play. Axton Brasfield might be the greatest football player of all time. That security, he stayed on his feet. What are we watching? Lol, Memphis, lol. What is this week on BearCave? Welcome to the SFA, Axton Brasfield. He just got his official christening of being an SFA quarterback. Look at that man refusing to go down. He avoids sacks by running straight backwards for 10 yards. Can't believe he stayed on his feet. And that will do it. We got to look at that play again if it allows us. And then how about the receiver making the play to get to the first? That was Ryan Parrish, the former Cincinnati transfer. And they're just No cutscene or anything. We're just going to get right to it. So let's look at that play, see if we can see it. Brasfield to Ryan Parrish here. And yes, we do. All right, so definitely at the start, we had some... Hold on, let me get here first. We had some miscommunication for sure, because it looked like Richardson thought this was a handoff. Brasfield immediately looked right. They run into each other. Already, we're not in a good spot. You got Richardson in the armpit, 2 unblocked guys on the mid-screen. Not looking good, right? And then all of a sudden, somehow, Brasfield evades both of them, stumbles backwards, stays up, throws it from the 50, and then what a play. Might have been a block in the back. Might have been a block in the back, but we're not going to talk about it. First down. I think there was 2 different plays called on that play. I don't think that was meant to happen. Gibby Gerbach's got a tutty here today. So Axton Brasfield, 13 of 25, 144, 1 tutty. But he had his moment. 5 catches for Parrish. Not a lot through the air, but it's raining, so typically not how it works. Alexis Elwood, the former ISU guy, making a big play. He gets also a sack. No INTs, though, for this defense. A lot of deflections, though. And for Memphis, Lance Whitfield, the freshman quarterback, having an okay day. Not a lot of great players here. Definitely, they do have Kizzy Crosby, the SFA player, but 3 TFLs for Lee. The sack for Lee, no INTs. 3 deflections, and that's going to do it. So that is going to go down as a North Texas cover. For those of you guys listening at home. So the 1 Bobanah goes to whoever had North Texas cover. Congratulations. Every Bobanah matters, folks. So North Texas cover. As we're moving on to the second half of BearCave, we're already an hour 7 minutes in. My God, this is a insane BearCave we got going. Remember, we still have Notre Dame and USC coming up next. But first, we got a couple of big ones. We got 2 back-to-back Pac-12 games, so let's go over there. First up is we got Boise State taking on Oregon. So Coach Dune taking on Coach Dave. We haven't seen Dave since they were on game day losing to Boston College. So let me know, kick or receive for Coach Dune if you're here. Heads or tails, kick or receive. Now this was a bit of a disrespectful line for sure, as they have Oregon at plus or minus 17. I feel like that's a bit disrespectful. All the work Boise State has put into this team, I feel like they're a lot better than their record, and this kind of, you know, indicates. But are you rocking with Oregon minus 17 or Boise State? Remember, they got Mario Hankerson, they got Wally Culpepper, Ike Deason. Do you want heads or tails, Coach Dune? Kirk O'Chains to Drake London. Did they score? Yeah, keep me in the loop on what happens in the game. I got some prize picks going. I did have a Drake London touchdown, so I'll take that. Heads and kick. Okay. Remember, folks, after this, we've got game day. Then we got recruits tonight. Like I said, we got regular recruits, but we also got where is Taylor Prado going to go? And also we have 3 people trying to steal recruits this week. How many were successful, if any? So a lot coming at you later tonight. As always, VODs will be available. Tomorrow, highlights from game day will be available. And then tomorrow night, I will be streaming the Yams as I am converting it to a streaming series. So here we go, folks. Boise State, we've got some rain. Can they get the upset? I feel like Coach Dune is due for something to go his way. I love Mario Hankerson. I love Wally Culpepper. Got to get these guys something going. Both in conference. Technically, Boise State can still win it, right? So, see if they can do anything crazy here. Oh, I did not do the jerseys. No jerseys. I didn't listen to either of you guys, so sorry. We're going with the basics. Just pretend it's throwbacks and pretend it's blue helm, orange top. All right, he said heads and kick. All right, let's get her done. It's raining, so they said no to the crispy jerseys. All right, here we go. 7-0 Oregon. Come on, Boise. Come on, Boise. All right, 7-0. Defense doing the job. Offense not. I want Boise to be competitive. Damn it, 14-0. 21-0. No! I mean, I love that Oregon's playing well, but damn it, man. Give us a close game. At least let them cover. Please. Oh, no. This is going to be a cover. A double cover? Please, no, not a double cover. Oh, my God. Boise State, man. What is going on in the Dune? 31-0 right to the dome. I am so sorry, Coach Dune. Unfortunate. And everybody had their money on the Oregon cover. Wild. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Yeah, dude. I'll talk to you later. Keontae Duckett gets a tutty. And Paul Cannon returns a punt. Come on. Paul Cannon, man. Ike Deason goes 9 of 27. They're desperate for a new quarterback. Oh, no. Mario Hankerson, I mean, he only got 11 touches. What can you ask for, right? Cole Pepper doing it all himself. 7 catches, 127. Oh, unreal, man. Unreal. TFLs. Not like that, man. Not like this. Poor Boise State. All right. And then for Oregon, we got Joshua Dobbs, 20 of 30, 230, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Adam Williams is back. Paul Cannon back, and he returned a kick. Offense looks better here after a few weeks away, you know, kind of grinding away. 2 sacks here for Brandon Carter. No picks and a couple deflections. All right, Cook. All right, let's get our players of the game. That is a Oregon cover for those of you guys following at home. All right, who do we got next? We're going back to the Pac-12. We've got California and Arizona. So, Coach Hunt, if you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. This is going to be a fun one. Cal had a crazy win at Ohio State last week. Arizona has been one of the highest scoring teams in the country. This is going to be awesome. Who do you got? Do you have California? Do you have Arizona? This is a 2-point favorite for Cal on the road. Going to be a very interesting game for sure. So do you have California at -2, or do you have the OG Arizona? OG Arizona, do you have them +2? So who do you got? Let me know. Prediction is live. Oh, baby. As we've got 2 more games on the docket after this. We got LSU in Florida, and then we also have Nebraska taking on the #1 team in the country, Oklahoma State, who is 5-0 right now. So they could become bowl eligible this week. Then we have game day coming up next, USC and Notre Dame. Big time game there. All right, so I don't see a Hunt here, so anytime we do this, I go to the away team and do heads and a kick. So that's what we're going to get going here. Get those bobbing us going. It's a free 1,500 coins if you pick Arizona. Looking like an easy payday there. And here we go. Arizona. We're here in Tucson. We've been here countless times. The Dogwater era. One of the greatest coaching eras we've ever seen in terms of lore. One of the funniest tenures we've ever seen. There you go, Mike. On a 2-point spread as well. That might be the best spread of the day. That wasn't just the straight-up money line pick. So, Mike cooking in his Bobanos, of course. So, let's see what we got. Arizona. California. One of the historically best programs in the country against one of the most lore-riddled programs in SFA history. Here we go. Bear down as they have across the entire field. Who is going to make history today? As it's 14-0 on the dome. Oh, they got a safety. We got a safety alert here in Tucson. As Cal is handing it to Arizona, who has no defense, but their offense scores in bunches. This is one of the highest scoring teams, if not the highest scoring team in the country. They come out empty there. The difference is the safety, but Arizona takes the lead. Oh, baby. As now Cal takes the lead. And now Arizona, they fumble it. So play by play, here we go. What is going to happen? First and goal, they score. Are they going to go for 2 and try to really hammer it home? No, they just kick the extra point. So it's still a one-score game, 8 points. We'll see if Arizona can get it done. We're going to jump in at that 2-minute mark. Here we go. 3rd and 8 at the 45. A touchdown plus a 2-point conversion. Gets them back in it. Only one high safety. Delayed give. Interesting call, and they go backwards. So now the question becomes, are you going to end up going for it, or are you going to punt? And they are going to punt. They're going to trust the defense. I don't know about this. Welcome in, Coach Hunt. Angle in this one. Right down the middle. Not really an angle, as nice return there up to the 35. So got to trust the defense to make a stop. California, such a tough program to beat. Nobody knows why. The talent has been mediocre at best over the years. But they seem to always be in that back half of the top 25. They hand it off here. Angle is outside. Stiffy's a man, and he gets 7. A first down will likely end this game. Bomani Emmons, the transfer from Iowa State, makes the tackle. 2nd and 3. They got to generate a negative play here. 5 up men on the defensive side. Offset eye, the handoff here outside again, and he gets the first. It's starting to get hairy here for Arizona. They got to force a turnover or something. Force a stop. They're going victory formation. This could be the end of it. Minute 20, so I feel like there's going to be about 6 seconds. We might only get to see a punt here. They decide to continue to fall on it, which they do. So I don't think this game is quite over. As on 3rd down, all right, they're going to run a real play. You got to stop them here. Hopefully it's an incompletion if you're an Arizona fan. It's a delayed give. Can you push him out of bounds? No. 3-second difference. So the chance remains. We've seen crazier here in Tucson. 1 play left for the Arizona. And we get to listen and sit here for 30 seconds. Let's go. So you got to bring it all the way back here. 1 play to do it. We've seen 1 punt return in SFA history for a touchdown. It was Iowa State. Deion Silas. Can we see another one? Here's the snap. Here's the kick. If you call a fair catch, you might have a chance. Triple zeros. There it is. California gets it done. A road win, and that's a cover. Mike loses his points. Womp. Womp. So that is a California cover. And Cal Twitter is going crazy after this one. Yeah, after you made all those big bucks against Cryo, you gave it right away. Tough loss here for Coach Hunt. But he will surely be back. It's a long season. And this is cross division. So you just got to perform well against your division. Still plenty of opportunity this year. And one of the more surprising teams in the Pac-12 is the Arizona Wildcats. All right, so scoring summary-wise, the safety proved to be not as important as you thought. Mike Evans, tutty. Cool. 14-29. I didn't have an Evans tutty tonight. Mark Cooper. Rushing, Robert Butler over 209 yards, 3 touchdowns. My goodness. And on defense, Hunt got 2 TFLs. A lot of other ones. No sacks on the night. 2 picks for Smith and Morgan. A couple deflections. The 1 fumble goes to Harmon. And for Arizona, you had Chad Harris, 21 of 40. He threw 2 picks. Rushing the ball, Jamal Hudson. Couldn't get much going on the ground through the air. And then on defense, TFLs go to Bomani Emmons. 3 sacks on the night for Hannibal, Emmons, and Brown. Really good pair there. And then Terrence Boo, the transfer from A&M, getting a pick. And 2 fumbles and 2 recoveries. So that will do it here from Tucson as we have a couple matches left here in BearCave. My fantasy team really needs Bucky Irvin to pop off. So that was a Cal cover. I'm in such dire straits in my fantasy team with injuries, man. My top 3 are wide receivers, shambles. I have Joe Mixon on the shelf. It's just not a good year. So we got LSU at Florida next. So Coach Llama or Coach Tribe, if you're here, let me know. Heads or tails, kick or receive. Welcome in, Mills. It's been a great stream. We've got USC Notre Dame coming up. And we've got LSU Florida right now on the docket. Number 13 Florida, number unranked LSU. This game is a 4-point favorite for the Florida Gators. So do you like Florida to cover in the swamp? Or you like LSU on the road, Lavello Blackley and company, Addie McBuckets at running back? Or do you like the freshman Decorian Thunder for Florida? Crazy start for both of these teams for the year. 2 teams that had down years last season. Battling back, both 3-1. So if neither of them are here, we'll go with LSU. Very evenly matched until you get to the defenses. Florida's looking like lockdown D this year. We'll jump on board with LSU. We got the top receiver in the class, Jelani McCray for Lavello Blackley. They got a 2-star athlete at running back in Addie McBuckets. Plenty to be excited for the LSU fans as Tutu Tulip, one of the best defensive tackles in the country, if not the best. He's got 1 coin going at it. Nobody else wanting to bet right now. Better fatigue, I guess. Here we go, live from the swamp. It's the Gators, it's the Tigers. Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Heads and kick as always. LSU will start with the ball tonight. Lovely night here in Florida. It is hot, it is sticky like usual, and LSU scores first. Florida not looking good here early on. No score quite yet. Down 2 scores now, down 13. They add to the board here. Can they lead? Yes, they do. So Florida leads before half. Last second tutty. LSU stalling out in plus territory. Now they're down 8. LSU, they got to figure it out. They're down 11. Coach Llama. And they score. Can Florida continue it? No, they cannot. So we're going to go one play at a time now as we head on down to crunch time. It's a 4-point lead for the Florida Gators. Here comes Decorian Thunder. Now 4th and 8. They got to punt it back. Lavello Blackley. Here we go. And it looks like they might have a backup quarterback in. No Lavello, as it's Thompson. So interesting development. Potentially backup quarterback in. They have to punt it back to Florida here. Remember, we'll jump in at that 2-minute mark. Here we go. So Florida, or LSU, has 3 timeouts. Decorian Thunder. And he's a keeper here for Decorian, and he's brought down. So here comes the timeouts for Llama. Trying to get a stop, trying to get it back to their offense. Decorian Thunder, freshman quarterback. He got benched early in the year, and he's back as the starter. Deron Stuckey with the tackle. It's 3rd and 7. What's going to be the call here for Coach Tribe? First down will win them the game. Trips right. It's a handoff delayed to Wilson. He goes down. LSU's going to get a chance. Brandon Wilson couldn't get anything. Here comes the punt team. LSU will get the ball back with about 70 seconds left. So here's the punt. It's a massive boom. And went way out the back of the end zone. I guess they told him no chance for a return. All right, minute 12 left. No timeouts. Down 4. You need a touchdown. Looks like Lavello Blackley might be back. I think that might be Lavello. Maybe it isn't. Actually, it might not be. As you got Goat Sicky in motion. No, it's Greg Thompson is the quarterback. Number 1 is Lavello. So back up in. Trying to lead a game-winning drive on the road in the swamp. Tall task. 2nd and 10. Goat Sicky motion again. Clean blocking over the middle. Oh, no, that didn't look good. As Raven Roebuck, the freshman middle linebacker, was the closest to it. 3rd and 10. Trying to find Jelani McCray, the number 1 receiver. Nowhere near him. 3rd and 10. The swamp getting loud. Goat Sicky in motion a 3rd time. Does Thompson only know 1 play in this playbook? As he dumps this off to McBuckets, and that goes nowhere. So they're going to have to go for it here. Addie McBuckets couldn't get the first. 4th and 6. They hurry it up. Game on the line for the Tigers. Thompson. Goat Sicky breaks the tackle. First down. They call him the GOAT for a reason, folks. The drive continues. He earned all that equipment right there. 1st and 10. Thompson dumps it off again to Goat Sicky. He makes the backwards catch. 7 yards. Clock is running, though. They got to hurry it up. They are in yam range. Starting to make this interesting is the Tigers. It has not been pretty. Goat Sicky getting a lot of yardage in on the ground. Thompson. Deep throw. And it's caught by Sam Gardner. That's for 10. This all-white receiving corps is carving up the defense. All right, here we go. 19 seconds left. No timeouts. Plus side of the 50. Thompson yams it deep. Has a man. It's caught. Ernest Bowie for 30. He goes out of bounds. 14 seconds left. They're inside the 20. Game on the line. This one's getting interesting, folks. They're going to have 2 chances at the end zone, it looks like. 9 seconds left. A lot of time came off there. So anything short of the end zone and you pretty much lose. So got to test the end zone here. What is the call? Up by 4. LSU at the 19. Thompson drops back. He fires it deep. And it's off the goalpost. 3 seconds left. Time's ticking. What? 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 That's an incompletion. Huh? The clock kept running. And the refs aren't going to do anything. LSU just got screwed. Absolute screw job here in the swamp. And fraudulent Florida escapes. The blue square strikes again. You're exactly right, Pizza. What in the world has happened here tonight in the swamp? A clear incompletion with 3 seconds left, and the play clock operator just didn't stop the clock. And the rest didn't say shit. Unreal, egregious error here tonight. That's the way the SFA rolls. Florida wins. Florida bailed out here on their home turf. Ridiculous. Koo missed, got in offsides, and then he missed again. You'll love to see that from the kicker. What in the world? Alright. So let's look at what happened here. I mean, Korean Thunder, man. LSU should have gotten their chance. As LaVelo Blackley, I mean, probably was an injury. Might have been taken out because he wasn't playing well. I don't know. McBucket's over 100. Jelani McRae over 100. He had a touchdown as well. 3 TFLs here for Darby. 2 sacks. No INTs. Deflections. 1 for Ash Cookman and 2 fumbles. And for the Florida Gators, the Cheaters, the Korean Thunder, 16 of 28, 286, and 2 tutties. Running the ball. Not a lot throwing. And on defense, Kevin Bryant, 10 tackles. Raven Roebuck continues to be elite here. Is Tutu Tulip, gets a sack. No INTs tonight. Couple of deflections and no fumbles. Unreal. So we got one more game tonight, and we get to see number 1 Oklahoma State back in action against Nebraska. Nebraska, a team that just hasn't played all this well this year with their brand new quarterback, Vondale Bronco, and then Oklahoma State, who continues to prove everybody wrong. And what was this? Hold up. This is a 4-point win for Florida, so you guys know if it ties, that is a Florida cover. So that will go down as a Florida cover for those of you guys at home. So we got one more left here before we head on to game day. Remember, recruiting coming tonight as well. Plenty left to go. So we're heading to, what is this, Stillwater? I think that's where Oklahoma State is. Yeah, Norman is Oklahoma. So 5-0 Oklahoma State, number 1 in the poll. Might be the first time they've ever been number 1. As, who do you guys have? Do you have OK State, -6? Or do you have Nebraska coming out of nowhere Remember, this is a team that played in the national championship last year. They are no slouch. Are they going to be +6? Who do you got? Welcome in Coach Zach. See if Vondale Bronco can get a big-time win on the road. Very evenly matched on paper. It's been a crazy day here tonight. For those of you guys who missed anything as we wait for the prediction, Ohio covered, LA Tech covered, Charlotte won outright, Miami won outright in triple OT, A&M survived with a no cover, North Texas covered, Oregon covered, Cal covered, and then Florida covered. So a lot of covers here tonight, even though we've had a lot of great moments. So Zach, since you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. So we'll jump on into this one. Remember, after this game, we'll preview next week. We'll take about a 5-minute break as I set up game day, and we'll be right back. All right, tails in kick for Nebraska. Here we go. The #1 team in the country shocked Baylor on the road last week, winning by 10. Knocking off the defending national champions, and then they also 2 weeks ago took down East Carolina on stream. So we'll see if they can do it again here on BearCave. It's going to be tails in kick for the Corn. Here we go. First quarter. #1 takes the lead. Nebraska fights back. We might got something brewing here. Oklahoma State goes up 2 scores. Can Nebraska respond? Yes, they do. But the defense has to do something here. Come on, D. And that's a quick score. Oklahoma State! Nebraska kind of hanging around. It's 2 scores. No, it's not. It's like 4 scores. 52! How far was the kick, Pizza? Oh my God. 32 right to the dome. 52. That's nasty work, Zach. Unbelievable. 52-0. Washiko Johnson got in the end zone. Just straight domination. This might be a team that's for real. Vondale Bronco goes 53 yards. Let's go. So I had the plus 47.5 for the longest field goal. So there's a square that hits. So 13 of 21, 148 and 2 tutties for Vondale. On the ground, over 100 for Smith. Vondale adds 51. Washiko 73. Green Davis didn't do much. Malahalo continuing to be the pancake master. Bobo gets to 10 tackles. Couple of TFLs here. No sacks on the night. No interceptions. Really missing those playmakers like Chase Boggs. No fumbles. And then for the #1 team in the country, who is now bowl eligible, Stequavius Gates goes 21-29, 354, 5 touchdowns. And on the ground, Huey Creed adds 99 and 2. And they did this. They put up 52 without Drew Hayes Jr., the 99 speed receiver. And on defense, Slam Rodriguez, the transfer from Clemson, gets 10 tackles. A couple of TFLs here from Harsky, the freshman. The sack goes to Richardson. No interceptions. Very clean ball game from both teams, but 3 fumbles for Nebraska. Oh, no. And that will do it. So, wild BearCave here tonight. We'll check out the Week 7 slate. As here are your players of the game. So that is a OK State cover if you're following along at home. Pretty easy cover. All right. So, before, as always, we'll check out the schedule for next week before we get out of here. First, we want to make sure there's just one game left this week, and there is. Now, week 7, we got Georgia Tech, Boston College, big time rivals there, cross division. Tennessee, Georgia could be good. Baylor, Missouri. Missouri having a surprising start to the season. Wyoming, Army will be fun. Oregon, Stanford is going to be a good one. Undefeated Stanford at this point. BYU, Ohio will be good. Undefeateds here, Southern Miss and Tulane. We got MSU, Michigan. 4-1 Michigan State. They're having a nice start to the year. A lot of good options this week. Some interesting options as well that you don't often see. Alabama, 1-4 to start the year as well. All right, folks, thanks for watching. We'll be back in about 5 minutes for game day between USC and Notre Dame.